Hello, my peepers. This is Shalene, the Color and Book Nook. Let me raise this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And it is Thursday, April 29th. What's going on today? Let's see, we'll look at this first. This Thursday. I didn't do National Day on Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's go do that. So the 27th. Oh, yeah, my favorite. National Prime Rib Day. See, didn't know that. Should have had prime rib. Love me some prime rib. And yesterday was the 28th. Oh, another one of my favorites. National Blueberry Pie Day. See the food? It's food. My grandmother made the best blueberry pie. She did. Okay. Today's weather. Now, today for my live, I'm doing my Haid collection. Today's weather. Let me get my glasses on. Do. So I need to comment. Sorry, I wanted to clear. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. We are checking the weather today. Oh, this is going to be a blinky on the couch day. A high of 52. Cloudy with periods of rain. Chance of rain 100%. Yeah. Okay, so it's a wear the lounge pants and blanket, sit on the couch, and play Animal Crossing this morning, and I'm going to read a book. And if I'm getting sleepy while reading the book, then we will listen to it and work on my mystery diamond painting because, yeah, I need to stay awake. Right now it is 8 a.m. Let's see, rainy. We did get the rain yesterday. We did not get thunderstorms. We did. Rainy. Rainy. I've been up for half an hour. I went to bed at 11:30. I watched Tia last night, and she was done at 11:30 my time. So I went to bed. Yeah, went to bed at 11:30. Okay, so today, if we craft, I'm not putting it up here because up here is where I put what I actually do. So let's do diamond paint mystery, and then maybe tonight I'll cross stitch. Okay, so today I want to do some more laundry, and I'm doing my morning video. I'm going to play Animal Crossing. When I play Animal Crossing, I will watch General Hospital from last week. I need to finish up Thursday and Friday. Today's book is No Going Back by Casey Kelleher. That is my goal today, is to read the whole book because my blog tour is Sunday. Well, I will read some of it and then I will listen to some and work on my mystery diamond painting. And then tonight I'll cross stitch in here and watch videos probably, but I gotta make sure that book's done first. If I have like an hour left and I need a break, I'll finish it tomorrow, but yep. Wisdom quotes. Wisdom quotes. Let's see. Be present above all else by Naval Ravikant. Be present above all else. Okay, and word of the day is pinnacle. Pinnacle is the highest point. Or it can also mean an architectural ornament capping a tower, buttress, etc. Okay, and architectural ornament capping a tower, buttress, etc. Now, I watched a bunch of videos yesterday, last night, and I forgot to write them all down. I really like it when I keep track of the videos I watch, because I did that. I did that Sunday and Saturday and Friday. Oh, I did that Thursday. See, I like it when I do that, so I gotta remember to do that. Okay. My water. Got my stamp. Okay, so this page is ready. We are ready. And let's cross stitch a little bit and chat. I did get mail yesterday. I got 2 books to review. We Are the Brennans by Tracy Lane, and this comes out in August. And The Maidens by Alex Michaelides, and this comes out in June. So I will be reading this in May, and I'll wait for this. But We Are the Brennans says, when 29-year-old Sunday Brennan wakes up in a Los Angeles hospital, bruised and battered after a drunk driving accident, she swallows her pride and goes home to her family in New York. But it's not easy. She deserted them all and her high school sweetheart 5 years before with little explanation, and they've got questions. Sunday is determined to rebuild her life back on the East Coast, even if it does mean tiptoeing around resentful brothers and an ex-fiancé. The longer she stays, however, the more she realizes they need her just as much as she needs them. When a dangerous man from her past brings her family's pub business to the brink of financial ruin, the only way to protect them is to upend all their secrets that have damaged the family for generations and will threaten everything they know about their lives. In the aftermath, the Brennan family is forced to confront painful mistakes and ultimately find a way forward together. This sounds amazing. Then we have The Maidens. Now, I did not read The Silent Patient. I heard mixed reviews. The Maidens, I went by the cover and I'm going, I don't know. I heard mixed reviews about The Silent Patient. I don't know, but this sounds really good. Edward Fosca is a murderer. Of this, Mariana is certain. But Fosca is untouchable. A handsome and charismatic Greek tragedy professor at Cambridge University, Fosca is adored by staff and students alike, particularly by the members of a secret society of female students known as the Maidens. Mariana Andros is a brilliant but troubled group therapist who becomes fixated on the Maidens when one member, a friend of Mariana's niece Zoe, is found murdered in Cambridge. Mariana, who was once herself a student at the university, quickly suspects that behind the idyllic beauty of the spires and turrets and beneath the ancient traditions lies something sinister. And she becomes convinced that, despite his alibi, Edward Fosca is guilty of the murder. But why would the professor target one of his students? And why does he keep returning to the rites of Persephone, the maiden, and her journey to the underworld? When another body is found, Mariana's obsession with proving Fosca's guilt spirals out of control, threatening to destroy her credibility as well as her closest relationships. But Mariana is determined to stop this killer, even if it costs her everything, including her own life. So, yeah, that sounds good. So, I have these 2 to look forward to. Have some coffee. So today's coffee is a breakfast blend. It has sugar-free s'more syrup in with it and sugar-free French vanilla creamer. Yummy. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Okay, let's see. Do we have birthdays today? That's the other thing we forgot. Birthdays. So today is Thursday. No birthdays, no holiday, nothing. Okay. So, what was I doing? What was I working on? 3821. So, yeah, my goal today is I need to read that book. I'm also not going to sit in here much because that's all I've been doing is sitting in here, and it's hurting my legs and my back. My legs because I sat too long. When I get in here and I get working on things, I forget to get up and walk around. Yesterday, I also bought me a Fitbit. It's rose gold band. I think it says like a pink rose gold. And because this here is a knockoff of a Fitbit, and I can't find my book on it. It doesn't stay charged for very long. I don't know how to change the date on it, and it has it set up for military time, but it has it backwards so that, like right now, it is 8:22 a.m., and this says that it's 20:27 p.m. So it's got the AM and PM backwards, and it says it's Saturday, January 9th. So the whole thing is messed up. I don't know how to change it. I must not have kept the book. And I really need to start getting in my steps. I really, really, really need to work on my health. I have been doing horrible. I used to belong to a diabetes Facebook group for women, and I liked it. Nobody was judgmental, and you could be hooked up with a partner also with diabetes and Facebook Messenger with them all throughout the day, checking in with each other. If you're slacking, you talk to that person. It's somebody that you guys can be there for each other. But she stopped messaging with me. And, sometimes I would need someone to talk to, and I wouldn't hear from her for maybe till the next day. So, I just stopped chatting with her, and the only time I heard from her is when I messaged to see how she was doing. And then I eventually just left the group. I got enough information that I needed, but I still need somebody that I can be accountable to. But I don't know if it should be somebody that has diabetes that knows what this is like, having to change your eating diet, because I'll tell you, it is way too hard. It is so hard when you're living with someone who buys the chips, who will come home from town with a half a gallon ice cream for you. And yes, it is for me, because he won't eat the flavors that he buys for me, because I don't eat the flavors he likes. He loves maple walnut. I hate maple walnut. I like mint chocolate chip. I like pistachio, and I like Rocky Road. He does not like them. So a few weeks ago, he came home with mint chocolate chip for me, and I'm like, it took me almost a month to eat it, because I took my time. And then I ran out, and he was going back to town not too long after I ate it all. And he said, ice cream's on sale, I'm going to go get some. And I said, okay. Well, I thought he meant for himself. So he goes, I'm going to go get you Rocky Road. And I said, no, stop buying me that stuff. It's really hard. And he's pre-diabetic, but he isn't listening either. The one thing I am good about is buying sugar-free candy. Although once in a while I do buy my black licorice because I crave my black licorice. You know, and I have it maybe twice a year. I usually have it at Easter time, and then I'll have it at like Halloween time. And then he came home the other day with baked brownies from a baked sale. Really? Yep, he says, I got them for you. They got marshmallows and stuff in them. So it doesn't matter. Now, if I turn around, I tried this. I tested him. I said, it's my cross-stitch-a-thon weekend. And you bring me home a bag of Doritos? No, you can't have them. Really? Then why am I allowed ice cream and brownies? Oh my gosh. And yes, I do the grocery shopping, and I did really good. I buy stuff. The only thing that usually has the carbs is my soup. I am a bagel person. I love everything bagels. Those are my favorite. And I don't buy them because I can't have them. But maybe twice a year I will buy them just to have them because they are a treat. But it seems like with this pandemic, I have been doing horrible. I even stopped checking my sugar. So I need to get back on my health kick. I would like to dance in the family room for like 15 minutes playing music, but right now I can't do that because the family room is a mess because everything from in here is in there. Carpet is in there. I can't even go do that in the living room because, well, the family room has the padding and the living room has the carpet rolled up in there. So, starting today, while I am listening to the book, I will walk up and down the hallway to get in steps. So that is another goal today. And I don't even know if this is right for the steps, because yesterday I cleaned a little bit in the bathroom. I went and got my nails done. I was just puttering around the house, and they said I only got 300 steps in, and I'm like, no, that's not right. So that's why I ordered the Fitbit. I'm getting a real Fitbit this time. So they had them on sale on Target, and I ordered it. Put it on my Target card. I've been paying it off. I don't have a lot on it. I have a $2,000 limit on my Target card, and I like it. I bought the toys for the boys to have here, and that's it. That's all that's on it. Because I don't usually use it until it's paid off, but I really wanted the Fitbit. Otherwise, I would have waited a few more months. I was going to have it paid off in May, I think. So, now it'll be June. It'll be June. So, I can work with friends that have Fitbits, and I know Crystal said that someone she's friends with the Fitbit will tell her to get up and move around. I guess it lets them know. So I guess that's what I need. Scott, on the other hand, is a very active person. He works full time. He's on his feet. He works at the gas station. That keeps him very busy. So he's always on the go. I'm sure he probably has in his 10,000 steps by midday. And he is not overweight. He's wearing the same size jeans he wore when I met him. He does have a little bit of a belly, not much than what he had when I met him, but you don't notice it. And that's more of a mid-age thing. So, yeah, I play Animal Crossing. I'm sitting down playing that. I cross-stitch. I diamond paint. I color. I sitting down with that. I read. I sit down with that. It's just... I don't go anywhere because of IBS. Unless I know beforehand, like if I want to go walking on a trail, I won't eat or drink for a few hours before I leave. And I have to drive somewheres to do the walking trail. I don't have anything right here. I'm way out in the country. I've heard people talking about geocaching. Is that what it is? Geocaching? And I do know what it is, and it looks like fun, and I know there's a lot of stuff around here that I wonder if, when not in the heat of the summer, because I don't do well in the heat. If I was to go for walks and stuff, it would be in the spring and the fall. I do not do anything in the summer. It is way too hot for me. But I can do things in the house. Now, the other thing I'm looking for, and I'll have to search, is when I'm walking in the house, I would like to find an app to put on my tablet. A walking app that maybe has like the images of looking like you're walking on a trail or something like that, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to look for something like that. Not a walking app where someone's talking to you. You can do this. I don't need that. I want, they can do that in the background, but I want to be able to have scenery to make it feel like I'm there walking on a trail. I would like that. So, yep, today's topic is health. Eating better. I don't hardly have potatoes in the house. Once a month, I will go get some real potatoes for baked potato or mashed potatoes. But I have switched it up to mashed cauliflower. And I do like that. I do have fruit in the house, even though fruit is kind of a no-no. But my feelings are it's a natural sugar versus, the pasta and the breads, the baked goods. For a snack, once a week, I do have popcorn. I buy the white popcorn, and I have an air popper. And yes, once in a while, I do treat myself with either pretzels or Doritos. Those are my downfalls, is pretzels and Doritos. Sometimes chips and dip, that's my downfall. Not so much the baked goods, it's just that he brought home those brownies and they looked really good. I buy beef jerky because I can have that. Cheese, but no crackers. So I do have the stuff in the house, but then sometimes I eat too much of it during the day because it tastes so good. So those of you that struggle with the weight and the eating, what do you do? You know, not those of you that don't struggle and are skinny, because it's not the same if you've never had this issue. It's like I have a friend that tells me she's always there for me when I'm dealing with anxiety. And I'm like, do you have anxiety? She goes, no. Then you don't understand. I don't like it. I'm not even going to get into that. But yeah, health-wise. So I just figured the Fitbit might help me. I don't count calories. That's too much work doing all that. I could just write down what I ate for the day and have a food journal. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day of the month and I still have to work on my newsletter. When am I going to do that? Maybe tomorrow. I want it up by the 5th. I always try to have the newsletter up by the 5th. And I never even made a tea time video this month. I just got thinking about that the other day. I'm like, the hell, people? I haven't done a tea time with Friday Reads, Whips, and Community News. I really need to get back into that. Just kind of slacking, I guess. I think I needed April off. I took April off from reading and reviewing books, and it was nice. I want to get back into my favorite authors and not have to worry about reviewing their books. If I didn't get the book for review, I'm not going to do a review. I'll do it on Goodreads, but not on my blog. So my blog will have the reviews for like books from NetGalley, physical books I got. But if I didn't get it from there, I'm not going to do it on my blog or on Amazon. Just the new releases. Yeah. I get into this routine of cross-stitching. I am so glad that Danielle got me back into cross-stitching. I can't even tell you how much. I used to eat, breathe, sleep, cross-stitch. I'd cross-stitch. I'd get up in the mornings, have breakfast, clean the house, and just cross-stitch all day long, even when the boys were toddlers. Because my boys were very independent. They did not like me sitting on the floor and playing with them. But I did find that Dylan really liked it. When I was cross-stitching, he would sit next to me and play an audiobook. You know how you could get children's books with cassettes and then later on it turned to CDs? He would do that all the time. And he would play with his toys listening to the books because he did not like to sit still and have me read to him. Justin did, but not Dylan. So I've always been a huge cross-stitcher. You know, and I would take them to the parks, and my parents at the time lived on a lake, and so I was there once a week in the summer so they could go swimming in the lake. And I kept them really busy, but when we were home, I cross-stitched. They also went to the library reading programs at both libraries. So I have a library on either side of me in, 2 towns. And they both were 5 to 10 minutes away. And they signed up for summer reading programs. So I kept them really busy. And I kept busy like that. But when I was home, I was cross-stitching. So tonight, will be my Haid collection, and that is going to take me a while to set it up. So probably about 4 o'clock is when I'm going to come in here and I will set it all up. I will probably set up a TV tray in here. I have a wooden TV tray set. I will set one up in here because I'm going to have to really spread out. I have a ton of charts. And no, they're not up for grabs. They're mine. Okay, you want to know who's live streaming today? Let's go in. And I can put this aside. Okay, live streams. And these are always subject to change. It is Thursday. These are all Eastern Standard Time. 10 o'clock, Shannon Choppin' Hayes, also CB's Coloring and Crafts. 12:30, Diamond Queen 2020. I am on at 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock is Rivka's Craft Corner. 7:30 is Wolfpack Diamond Painting. 8 o'clock is Color with Faithful Girl 1978. And 10 o'clock is the Uncrafty Crafter. So I may go in and watch the Uncrafty Crafter. I may watch Wolfpack as well. It's going to depend on how my day goes. But that's it for today. I gotta go get dressed. I gotta stretch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna get dressed, have breakfast, do my Animal Crossing this morning, because I play like an hour or 2 in the morning, and read a book. Read, listen to it, walk the hall. I have a few things I want to do today, so yeah, I know I want to get some steps in. I got my nails done. They are pink shimmery. They're pretty. It's the new spring colors. So, yep, that's done. And I think it said Monday my Fitbit will be here. Maybe Friday. I don't know, but it does a lot. The Fitbit does a lot. It's got the square face, and I'll mess around with it and figure it out when it gets here. So I will talk to all of you later. I love you guys. You all have an awesome day. And hopefully I will see you at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Bye-bye.